Hello, welcome back to my channel, Life with Lady K. I'm Lady K. So today I wanted to come on just to talk for a few moments about New Year's resolutions. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes that I've taken to discuss some of the things that I feel are relevant. So when it comes to New Year's resolutions, my question is, do we really keep those resolutions? And if we do, how do we keep those resolutions? What steps do we take to keep those resolutions? And if we don't, why do we fail? So, one of the reasons is we set unrealistic expectations on ourselves. An example being weight loss. That's one of the major things that people, or major resolutions that people set for themselves at the beginning of the year. So I'll share my own personal weight. I don't care. I'm 194 pounds. I was 164 a couple of years ago, but because of my bad eating and menopause, I packed on the pounds. So for me to say I am going to lose 30 pounds by my birthday in June could be unrealistic based upon health concerns, based upon environment, based upon my lack of motivation to start eating healthy. So when I say that we set unrealistic goals for ourselves, we got to dig a little bit further into that goal and how we are actually going to achieve that goal. Another reason is lack of planning. This is something for everyone. I don't care what your age is. It's just something that, we don't plan. And one thing I can say is if we don't plan, and this is so cliche, if we don't plan, 9 times out of 10, we will fail or we will fall for anything, mean in regards to weight loss, meaning these quick weight loss um, remedies, drinking lemon water, um, eating a keto diet. And I'm not saying that doesn't work for some people. I can say for myself it doesn't. And the reason the lemon water doesn't work for me is I have GERD really bad, acid reflux out of this world. So the more lemon water that I drink, it just helps the acids in my stomach say, hey girl, how are you doing? I'm coming up through your mouth. I know that's disgusting, but I'm just saying, setting realistic goals based upon my health and my eating habits. Another way is to not plan out my diet. So for breakfast, when it comes to eating keto, I hate eggs. Keto is really big on protein. We all know that. But eggs is a way to get started in the morning. At least that's what most people tell us. But I absolutely hate eggs. So would I plan to eat eggs every morning for 30 days? No, I'm not gonna succeed because I don't like eggs. So when I'm planning, I need to plan something that I like to eat as far as protein is concerned. I used to drink a lot of protein shakes, but that's not always so good either because it depends on how your body digests the protein, that man-made protein. Working with a nutritionist in the past, she told me the best way to get your protein is by eating your protein and not drinking your protein. I'm also lactose. I'm not going to plan to go out and buy all of these protein shakes that contain dairy because I'm not going to succeed. You know why? Because it's going to bloat my stomach, going to make me sick, constipated. We don't want that. So leading back to what I said in the beginning, planning to making a plan is a plan to fail. Not making a plan is a plan to fail, is what I meant to say. But that's just for me. And I'm talking about weight loss based upon that's probably 65% of Americans. We all want to lose weight. We all want to be healthy. We all want to do this in the right way. But if we don't plan something that's going to be successful for us, by February, it's done. I'm not going to join a gym. I'm not going to even lie to you. I've joined gyms multiple times. I've even paid for trainers. good money for trainers, lost the weight, did all the things. And then one day I slip. Oh, I'm just going to have this today and I won't eat it again tomorrow. Well, you know you're going to work out 3 days this week. Go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do. You'll eat what you want to eat. You're going to work out. No, there I go, not planning. If I don't plan, I will fail. Seen this multiple times over and over again in myself. And I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about anyone else. But if you resonate with this, hey, subscribe. But anyways, back down to business. We have to make sure whatever resolutions we set, and this is if you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ or whoever you believe in, we need to make sure that we put God first in all of our plans. Okay, what I was saying before the television turned on to a commercial is whatever we're doing, we need to make sure that we have God first in all of our plans, because our plans might not necessarily be his plans. So make sure you put God first in all things. Weight loss, getting a new job, starting a new career, having a family, getting married, whatever your resolution is. Make sure you put God first. Discuss these plans with him, because plans without God, they might come to pass, but will they stay? Will you keep that? I don't know. You answer that question for yourself. I personally know that I had gotten away from going to church, reading my Bible, just living as though I can do this all on my own. Well, guess what? I realized that I can't. So I will not do any resolutions. That's just, I'm not going to. My thing is, I want to plan a better life for myself in 2025, whatever that involves. I want to lose weight. I do. The weight has gotten to be a lot for me, and it's making my health suffer. I do have an autoimmune disease. I have lupus. I was diagnosed back in 2011, and for the most part, it's been under control. But I can see with my joint issues and my fatigue that I've been experiencing over the last 6 months, is mainly based upon how much weight I have placed on my body, on my joints, and me not taking care of myself. I was vegetarian for 9 years. I actually did very well. I did. I ate proper. I made my own foods. I didn't go buy faux meat. If I wanted some type of meat, I would make things out of chickpeas, or I stayed away from soy. I would just do like chickpeas, black beans, whatever. I would not eat faux meat. So slowly but surely, I was on the right track. I had gotten down to 164. I was working out 3 days a week. Then life happened. Um, just whatever. Now I got high blood pressure. I've been getting sick a lot, and normally I don't get sick. I can go for years and not even have a sinus infection. But lately, over the past 6 to 9 months, I've probably had 3 to 4 different respiratory issues, something that I normally never have. I'm going to account that to how I am not taking care of myself. So when I say we need to plan, this is what I mean. Don't just say, I want to lose weight. I want to make money. I want to do all these things. We all want that. We do. But we got to do it in order. And in order is bringing God first into those plans. And secondly, is actually writing it down. I got a journal that I have started to use for 2025, and I'm going to just write down everything, because I forget a lot too. But I'm going to write down everything that I want to do, and I'm going to check it off and put a date next to it. It might not happen in 30 days. It might not happen in 60 days. If it happens this time next year, as long as I did it. We got to stop putting time restraints on ourselves, because things might not happen in 6 months. might not happen in 9 months. It could not even happen by the end of a year. That's why you set realistic goals that you yourself can achieve. No one else is going to do that for you. You're going to do this on your own. So that's my first thing I want to plan, is to get my weight under control and doing it the right way. I don't want to take any medications. I want to go about things the right way. I've talked to nutritionists, I've talked to doctors, I've talked to just friends to say, hey, what can we do? Because a couple of my friends, I only have a couple, we're all about the same age. And we're all dealing with menopause right now. So for me to say I'm going to lose 30 pounds in the next 6 months, it could happen. It may not happen, but it'll happen because I'm going to plan and I'm going to do things proper and in order. That's the first thing. Now that we're off of weight loss, I hear a lot of people talk about, oh, we're going to secure the bag in 2025. We're going to make this money in 2025. Well, we're living in a different day and we're living in a different time, and America as we know it is changing. It used to be so not easy, but it used to be plausible for you to say, I'm going to get that bag next year, next month. There are a lot of people who don't have jobs right now. And although there are plenty of jobs out there, a lot of people are not getting those jobs. They make us seem like it is so simple just to go out and get a job. No, it's not. So if you do have your job in 2024, make sure you keep it in 2025. Don't quit your job unless you have a backup plan. Or you already have another job. Whatever you do, don't quit your job before you have secured another job. So my first thing, for not a resolution, just goals. These are goals. Goals that I have implemented for 2025. The first one is getting this weight off of me and doing it in a healthy way by getting back to eating healthy, stop all this processed food, potato chips, cookies. I love to bake, all that stuff. I won't stop it totally, but I have to minimize how much I put in my body. Second thing is, I do want to be financially secure. A couple of years ago, I was financially secure, but I made some bad financial choices that I now have to take care of. It probably won't happen in 2025, but over the next couple of years, I'm hoping that it does, because I plan to retire in the next 5 years. I want to do something different than what I'm doing now. If you watch my Get to Know Me video, then you would know I am a social worker. And that can be very hard on a person, listening at everyone else's issues when you have your own. So in 5 years, I plan to retire. But I can't do that if I don't financially set goals and make a plan so that I can retire comfortably in the next 5 years. My third goal is to make a way with YouTube. I see a lot of videos where people say, oh, it's so easy. Go to YouTube, get on YouTube. If you're over 50, get on to YouTube. If you're this and you're that, it's not easy, because a lot of people, no one really watches my videos. No one will probably watch this. But I'm still gonna put this video out there because I just want people to have realistic goals, whether it's the first of the year, middle of the year, end of the year. Whenever you watch this, if anyone watches this, just make sure your goals are realistic. Stop setting resolutions that you're gonna set a timer on, because you don't know what could happen. Life happens. You could say, I'm gonna go run 2 miles tomorrow. Guess what? You wake up and you got a migraine. You're not running. So I just wanted to make this video because it is the beginning of the year and this is the last video of this year for me. And I just wanted to put that out there. I mean, I'm not negative Nancy. I'm just realistic. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm realistic about a lot of things. And one thing that I do know is nothing happens by chance. you got to plan. You got to put in the work. Yes, you can pray and ask God to give you all the things. He's going to give you what you need. But you still got to put in the work. That's just life. People don't understand that. We want everything given to us. That doesn't happen. When you earn something, it means so much more because you can say, I did that. No one else did it. I didn't cheat to get it. I just followed my plan, the plan that I mapped for myself, and that's how I made it. You can be a testimony to somebody else. But back to my goal for YouTube in 2025. I would love to say I want 1,000 subscribers in 6 months and 4,000 watch hours in 6 months because I see so many other YouTubers say that. But realistically, is that going to happen? I don't know. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to be discouraged either way. However, if it happens, it happened because I put forth an effort and I upload videos. And I know my editing skills aren't there yet, but they will be. That's another goal for mine when it comes to YouTube. I'm going to figure out this editing stuff, and within 6 months, y'all going to think I'm a movie star. You're going to say, "Who, girl, is you a producer?" I might be. I don't know. But I'm not going to do that if I don't plan. I've been researching. I watch videos. I'm the type of person, I have to write stuff down. I'm old school. I mean, I'm not old. I'm 50, be 51 in June. But I have to write stuff down like 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And then once I memorize it and once I do it over and over again, it's a no-brainer for me. My job that I do every day, 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, it's a no-brainer for me. Although there are new circumstances every single day, but I still know how to handle it because I've been doing it over and over and over. So the same thing with YouTube, repetition. I will learn and I will perfect. But I'm not going to beat myself up if it doesn't happen tomorrow or next month. I might beat myself up in 6 months because I put it on video now telling you what I am going to do, because I am. I'm going to make this happen. No matter what, I'm going to do this. Whether I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, it's up to the followers. It's up to you. It's up to the people that watch. If people want to engage with me, I would love it. But if you don't, I understand, because I'm not for everyone, and I'm okay with that. I am who I am. I was watching, excuse me, a YouTuber out of Jacksonville, Miss Ebony Ebo. I love her. She's so real all the time, real. And I like that about her. And I was watching her this morning, and it was either this morning or yesterday when she was talking about she might not be for everybody. And same here. I might not be for everybody, but I'm for someone, even if it's one person. If I can reach one person, and that person might know someone else and say, hey, watch Life with Lady K, because she keeps it real over there. Anything I talk about on this channel is my life. I'm not talking about anyone else. I can't talk about anyone else because I got skeletons in my closet and I got to sweep around my own front door. Literally, I do. But what I'm saying is, when we set goals for ourselves, set a goal, even if you want to call it a resolution, set whatever it is, but make sure it depends on your actions and not the actions of anyone else. Weight loss, money, YouTube. Those are the top 3 things that I'm going to focus on this year. The main thing is getting my health back in check, because if anyone knows anyone who has lupus, you know all the side effects of the medications, but you also know what happens when you're not taking your medications like you're supposed to. You also know what could happen, with your internal organs, what lupus does to you. So I need to make sure I keep myself on the up and up. Not for anyone else and not for me. I have to do this myself. If I want to make money, guess what? I got to make it for myself. I'm not dependent on anyone to do that for me. I'm not asking anyone to help me out with that. If I want to make money, I got to figure out ways to make it legally on my own with the help of the Lord above. But what I'm saying is, he always going to be front, back, side to side. He's my airbag in this life. So, but what I'm saying is, whatever I want, whatever I need to make happen, I have to do that on my own. Nobody else is going to do that for me. And the same for you. With YouTube, I would love for YouTube to take off for me. People watch my shorts, but they don't watch my videos. Maybe one day somebody will say, hey, check this girl out. Check out Lady K. Check out Life with Lady K. Because Lady K would love to have you over here on her channel so that we can build a community. And this could be a safe place or a safe space for anyone to come and make comments. Make sure they're nice. If they're going to be mean, make sure they're constructive and you give something that's going to help me do better. Don't just be mean, but say, hey, girl, you should do this. And by doing this, you could probably get to A, B, and C. So my top 3, not resolutions, my top 3 goals that I have set for myself. And I've given myself for different things, different time frames. I don't like to put really restrictive time frames on anything, but what I'm doing now for my weight loss, it has to happen. Or not so much as losing the weight, but at least getting inside of me healthy again, and then outside will naturally happen. I've done it before, and I've done it the right way, so I know how to do it. It's just that sometimes I just can't wrap my head around doing what's right when it comes to my weight loss journey. So I'm hoping that you guys are gonna stick around and hold me accountable when you see me come on here and I'm blowing up instead of coming down. Say something. Say, hey, now, Kathy, you set a goal for yourself. Let's stick with it. I'm going to stick with you. I bought what do you call it? A squat machine. My friend got it for me off of TikTok because I'm not on TikTok. So she got it from the TikTok shop. It's been here for 3 weeks and it's still in the box. No reason. I got rid of all of my furniture from my family room until I buy new furniture. I gave my old furniture, my old new furniture to my daughter because I didn't want it anymore. So I have no reason not to set this family room up because nobody comes to my house. Not to set my family room up and get myself together. Grow with Jo on YouTube. I love her. I worked out with her, lost weight. But now I'm out of breath just walking from one side of my house to the other because I have just let myself go. And I don't like that. I really, really don't. So I don't even feel comfortable in my clothes. I have been buying clothes in extra large and it's too big. But because my midsection is so large, I figure if I put on a larger shirt, guess what? I won't look like, I don't know, I'm pregnant. And that can't happen. But back to why I have made my weight my main goal, my 6-month goal. I call it a 6-month goal because, we always set those goals right before our birthday. So my birthday is in June. I will be 51. And I keep telling myself, you cannot take this weight into 51. Girl, you know better. I say to myself, I know you shame. When I look in the mirror, I know you are shame. Lady K. So that's my main goal. My second one, like I said, is becoming financially sound again and not returning back to my old habits because Lord knows I love to shop. Anyone who knows me, Lady K love to shop. And I don't shop for anything, just anything. I'll say that. I'm not into like all these luxury things, but for my home, I go all out for it if I can. And there are some things I want to do in my house. I want to repaint the house inside, just redecorate. But financially, I can't do that right now. And I have to realize that. So my second main goal by the end of this year is to be get rid of some of this debt that I have created over the past year. So that's my main goal. It won't all be gone, and I understand that, but I want a good portion of it. I want a good portion of it to be gone. I'm going to say at least 50%. I'm hoping and praying that I can do that. And then my third goal is to get those subscribers on YouTube. 500, 1,000, 15,000, whatever. I'm hoping and praying that YouTube works out for me. I also want to get my editing skills to where they need to be. And over time, it's going to happen. I know that without a doubt. I'm telling myself, I've already claimed it. I prayed about it, and I know it's going to happen, and it's going to happen. So those are the three things that I'm really, really, really focused on 2025. Everything else, there's really nothing else. Those are the top three things. And I'm hoping that you all found something useful from this video. Just remember, set realistic goals. Don't set any goals that you got to rely on other people to make them happen. Don't set resolutions that you know you're not going to follow through on. And don't give yourself time restraints, because life happens and you won't always be able to make those things happen. Make a plan A, plan B, plan C for each one of your goals, just in case something knocks you down. Don't stop. Failure only happens when you don't try. We can fail 500 times, and that 501 time, you get it. So that's all I wanted to say today. This is going to be my last video for 2024. I've only been on YouTube now, I think, a little over a month, and I do have 23 subscribers. I'm happy about that. Thank you for all the subscribers. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Let's make 2025 a good year for everyone. Everyone. I pray blessings on everyone, great health, financial stability. I just hope and pray that 2025 will be one of the best years yet. And thank you for coming by today and sitting here watching my video. I hope you all watched it to the end. And if you did, thank you very much. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay too. Watch me. I might have something to say at some point. So that will help you, that help resonates with you. But until 2025, I will see you guys next time. I love you for stopping by. Goodbye.